Hi everyone. So now we're going to start working on our final composition, and I wanted to give you some help in terms of figuring out how to do it. You're just going to write the melody down on a piece of staff paper, which you can get just on D2L just by downloading it, or you can use, there's a piece in the back of your theory book as well. It's a little smaller, so it's harder to write, but either way, you can get it online. So the main thing is, we're going to use two keys, G major or E minor, okay? G major has one sharp, so you're just going to put that sharp right into the beginning of your composition, okay? And you can see it's right here on the way it's written out. We need one sharp. If you do E minor, then you're going to start on E and end on E, and the F sharp will be coming in the middle of the scale. So and G major. Okay, so I use G major because I think that's really the easiest one, and we've played a lot of music with F sharp, and I think it's a good key for our purposes. Okay, so what the packet tells you to do is to actually write the rhythm first. Well, no, why? What's the point of writing the rhythm first? Why not start with the melody? Rhythms actually hold melodies together a lot. So if you can find something that will kind of bring the question and the answer, kind of hold them together, that will help. So you can see here I have quarter, eighth, 2/8 notes, and then a half note, okay? So if I was just going to play this on a G, which is the way I wrote it out on here, it would sound like this. Not the most exciting thing in the world. You don't need to make it difficult, okay? This is for you to play, okay? Then the next part, so there's some things that come back. That little eighth note figure comes back. The half note figure comes back. But I kind of messed it around a little bit, okay? So when you do that, you don't really need a piece of staff paper. You can just do that on a piece of paper, okay? And that's what's here. What I don't want to see are whole notes, because that's kind of boring. But if you just start by, you can use an X, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to do, right? But just remember, you have to have 4 beats in every measure. Okay? So think of those as hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot one, right? There's a heart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now down here, I might start with that half note. Do that. Maybe I'll do this, and then the 2/8, and maybe not put a rest there. Maybe I'll leave this exactly the same, and maybe I'll put a rest here and end it that way. Okay. You guys can do what you want. You know what I mean? Try it, feel it, have fun with it. Okay, so start with the rhythm, and then we're going to go to the melody. All right. Now the melody, there's rules. Okay, and the rules are, if you're in G major, you're going to have to end on G. You don't have to start on G. It's just an easy way to do it, okay? And this has got to be the last note of the 4th measure, has got to be the 5th note of the scale, which is the dominant, okay? Because we're going to put a dominant chord under it. So, besides that, you can do whatever you want, okay? what I did was I sort of messed around until I found something I liked. Okay. Um, the best thing to do is to play it. Okay. So mess around until you feel like you like what you've written. Okay. So this is, okay, maybe I'm going to go up. Okay. Let's see how that sounds. Well, it's okay. It's not great. Okay. The one I worked on, I like a little bit better. That's on the page there. That sounds like this. Okay. Then the answer, it has to actually go back and end on the dominant. Okay. So this last note has got to be G. It could be a quarter note. It doesn't have to be a half note. It's nice if you have room to sort of hold it out though. So what I did was this. Okay, so when I put it all together, I'm going to add chords. Now, we can't really do this because we're not in the classroom, but I'm hoping that we can use my guitar and we'll try to put these together. Those of you that want to have extra credit and want to play your pieces, I can add the guitar to it. Um, for the G major, that's the very first chord, right? A minor. So that's why you want to keep this nice and simple so that when it comes to adding chords, we don't have to do a lot to figure out how to add them to make them sound good. Um, so what I'm using are some minor chords which are taken from the minor and major chords. So there are some what they're called borrowed chords from E minor. So here's how it sounds when it's all together. So anyway, I'm sorry we can't work together in the classroom, but I thought it would be worthwhile for you to try to write a melody on the recorder because if you would like to play that for the final, I'd be happy to have you play your own song. So I think it will give you a chance to do something creative while you're going through this time together, being stuck at home and not being able to work together in the classroom. So I hope this inspires you, and I hope that we can talk about it on Tuesday.